Binge. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if it was a Batman title or not. Oh well. All right. Whenever you're ready, let's rock and roll. Live. Hey everybody, it is Monday afternoon right here at Maddox Games and Comics, 103 London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky, and it is time for the Facebook Live Supercell now until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be selling all kinds of comics, collectibles, games, action figures, really anything you possibly want on the board you can request, and we'll try to do our best to get it up here. This is another From the Vault Day. That's right. We've got a number of classic books that we've scurried around, scrounged up on the Nashville Sunday that we're not doing a sale. And we got a lot of stuff here to put out today, some high-price items, some not-so-high-priced items, but a lot of filler for your collections, stuff that you guys are going to want. So you're also going to want to share this thing out. Get all your buddies on here, get some people buying. The quicker the stuff gets sold, the quicker I can put out more stuff, and it'll be for you. Also, sharing is only great because simply we do hourly giveaways. That's right. You get to benefit from the shares. All you do is like the Maddox Games and Comics page up top and then share this feed out. Every public share that you do is another entry in to win. What do you win? Well, whatever I feel like at the moment. Whatever pulls on my heartstrings, whatever I decide. However, pulling the name is completely computer generated, so we got no dog in that fight. It's basically just what we pull to give away. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on. We are going to talk about some stuff. I'm going to get on my phone right now, and I'm actually going to get on here and share this page out, as everyone should be doing. We're going to share this out. We're going to get some eyeballs on here. It's going to be great for everybody involved. Lots of great stuff, including things such as the entire run of Batman The Long Halloween. That's right, all 13 issues of Batman The Long Halloween, all first prints, all never read. That's a bundle I'm going to be putting up later tonight. Quicker we get more people on here, the quicker I can start put out some of that little better stuff. But as you can see, there's some good stuff out here, including over there in the close-up window, that is Preacher issue number 1. Preacher number 1, near mint quality, grade-worthy quality, for only $149, which, as you can check on eBay, is saving you quite a bit off of the going rate. Share this thing out. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to look on the comments here in a moment and see who all's talking to us. Also checking the comments, that is Tosh. Tosh checking the comments today. She's going to be talking to all of you. And Andrew is going to be here doing all of the tracking, making sure that the orders stay correct, that whenever you claim something, it goes into your file and you get invoiced for it so we can get it to your house the next day, as you have 24 hours to pay for your stuff. Speaking of 24 hours to pay for your stuff, if you have any open invoices from us from Saturday, from Friday, from any days before, you are going to need to pay those before you can buy anything on this sale. And trust me, you're going to do that because this sale is going to be nuts. This sale is going to be nuts. Wiley, score some bundles. These are your bundles, Wiley. These are the massive new seated bundles. They are $10 a piece or 5 for $45. Wiley scored the first 5 here. You're fine. Thank you, Wiley. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to bring up the comments now so I can see what you guys are talking about. How's everybody weekend go? Did you guys do anything fun, do anything awesome? I'm sure you're all happy to go back to work on a Monday morning. I was happy to go to work this afternoon because this job's kind of cool. I wouldn't be able to say the same if I, I don't know, was a grave digger or one of the other jobs I'd surely be doing if I wasn't doing this. Not anymore. Now you do it with a backhoe. It's not. It's lost all its artisanal greatness, I feel like. Oh, Matt, the bundles, man. The bundles are awesome. I'm going to explain those to you. There's actually a video. What, ASM? Yeah. That's Amazing Spider-Man $4.91. The bundles are random. They're completely at random. You get at least, I believe it's, what, 5 books? 5 to 6 books, I believe. Anywhere between 4 to 6 books is what I'm saying. It's a random. You get these in a bundle. These are $10 a piece. They're completely unknown. Or 5 of them for $45. The reason they're $10 a piece instead of the usual $8 a piece because these have been seeded with some really incredible, high-dollar, awesome books. You can actually get on our Facebook and check out us talking about it on there. I believe there's a slight video and talking about the day we did. I think we put them together on, I believe it was Friday. And we've already sold through. Apparently, just even Saturday alone when we did the sale, a ton of these bundles. I still do have, I've got a little less than a short box, plus part of a long box here. I'd be happy to sell out these completely, so we have to make more. They are well worth your cash. Anybody who buys the bundles can let you know that these things are fun. It's like Christmas when you get them to your house. You open them up, you don't know what you're going to get, and a lot of times you get some really crazy stuff. So well worth your time. Are there? Oh, 365 is $12. That's the issue with the hologram on the front. That's my bad. I would not normally put out 2 of the same book. I was just excited about the crazy stuff that we've got over here that we've collected up. And so I was just putting stuff out. Both to Josh New. Thank you, Josh. I know a lot of times the guys, the Amazing Spider-Man in the 400s are a little tougher to get a hold of. And I got a few here, so we're going to keep putting those bad boys out. For not outrageous prices. I'm talking about what's on the board as well. This is Amazing Spider-Man number $4.89. That is $6. Any flash on this sale? You better believe it, Adam. I'll see if I can find some flash to put up here right now, actually. Give me just a sec. I got a spot over here. Might as well put a flash in there. We've got a little bit of everything. Guys who may be DC fans, this may be your day in particular as far as getting high-dollar, awesome titles go. Josh New, get that Amazing Spider-Man for $6. Thank you, Josh. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Thanks for the likes and shares, Greg. We appreciate it. Your comments are being seen, Adam. I've just been busy running my mouth. Yep, Harley Quinn's birthday. And guess what? To celebrate, this is the second ever appearance of Harley Quinn. This is the first appearance of her in DC Universe continuity. This is Batman issue 570. It is from No Man's Land. It is the Joker on the cover. It is near mint condition, and it is only $45. $45 for these. Also right here, this is The Flash. This is number 279. It is a 40-cent cover. There's no way I can break loose from this psychic freak, and he's going to continue draining the life energy from my body until I die. Did he get out of this? Is this where The Flash ended? Only you can find out by buying this. It's $7. Now, there's probably DC stuff in those bundles, Matt. It's a win-win. Did you just write that? Great minds, great minds. Adam gets that Flash for $7. Thank you, Adam. All right, tell today is going to be a good day. I like it. Speaking of good days, well, actually, there's not really a good segue at all. But hey, here's an undead pirate. This is a pop vinyl. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean Captain Salazar Chase pop vinyl. You can look it up online, so much they're going for. We've got a good deal on this. It is only $32. $32 for the Chase Captain Salazar. He's got the black and white. He's all scarred up from his, like the Moonlight version of him, I guess.
No, that's just his version. He was burned in a fire, so his skin's ashy white.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they did it. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if they did it like in the first one where the moonlight hits them and they change off.
No, the moonlight has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Because the normal version of him is just the normal version of him.
Yeah, because he's normal in some of the movie, and then in some of the movie he's not.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Cool, cool. I'm not going to ask any more so it didn't get spoiled, but that sounds cool. We were thinking about doing it yesterday and just didn't find the time. This is Lobo issue 13 from February 96. That is only going to be $5. This is your Lobo. There he is playing guitar on his knees, laying it out. Hey, John, how's it going, man? We're doing pretty good over here, I think. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 486. That is a John Romita Jr. cover. That is $6 for that one. $6 for that one. All right, I'm going to talk about some stuff we have on the board. Haven't even got to that yet. We've been selling stuff like crazy. I like it. Right here for $9. You may not know what this is. You may be like, oh, it's Stephen King's The Stand. It is not. This is Batman Contagion. Batman Contagion. This is the graphic novel of Batman Contagion right here. This contains the entire storyline. It is only $9. There is no cure. There probably was at some point. Batman probably found it. But this is Batman Contagion. This is the graphic novel. It is $9 for that. I will have a few cheaper price graphic novels up here from stuff that we found in the boxes, so you're going to take advantage of those. These are the bundles. That's right, the random bundles. They are $10 a piece or 5 for $45, which is by far the best deal. They are seeded with tons of expensive comics. It'd be well worth your time because when we seed them, we're pretty generous. We're pretty generous with what we put in there. This is Star Wars Vader's Quest. There's a little foil on the cover here. However, this is not a single comic. That's why it's not in a bag and board. This is a graphic novel. This contains the entire Dark Horse Vader's Quest graphic novel. It is only $9. What? No, this is a different one, Josh. This is a different issue. ASM for 6 to Josh. Thank you, Josh. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, man, I think it's a pretty good price on that. It's not a 9 I don't know, man. It's pretty good. It definitely, if somebody doesn't have a Preacher #1, that is one to get, and I think it's worth getting graded. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 429. That is only going to be $5 for that issue of the Amazing Spider-Man. Talking about that, of course, here for $45, this is Batman number 570. This is the second ever appearance of Harley Quinn. First appearance ever in the DC continuity universe. From No Man's Land, it is $45, which is a good deal on this Batman 570. Here for $12, this is Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue #1. This is the collector's edition, poly-bagged version that comes with the Shadow of the Bat #1, a 3-dimensional Arkham Asylum pop-up, 2 full-color Brian Stelfreeze posters, the official blueprint of Arkham Asylum, and a special edition bookmark. Why is this so cool? This is the first ever appearance of Victor Zsasz, Mr. Zsasz, who you've seen, of course, in the Gotham TV show. You know, he cuts pieces on him every time, makes tally marks time he kills someone. He's been in the comics forever, all the video games. Victor Zsasz, first appearance right here for $12. That's 2 good Batman villain first appearances right here. Well, first appearance in the regular DC universe. I usually have some, Greg. I'll see about putting some out in a little bit, if I can find some. This is Lobo issue 13. That is only $5. Adam gets that Batman for $12. Thank you, Adam. Sold a number of these lately, and I've got more of these here. This is G.I. Joe. Lobo for 5 to Greg. Thank you, Greg. This is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 66. And there's Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow outside this concentration camp. They're going to rescue their buds. $4 for that issue of G.I. Joe. Josh got that ASM for $5. Thank you, Josh. Also for $5, this is Lobo, issue number 19. Him and his buddy are dressed as pink rabbits. They're on a roller coaster. Things are happening. That issue of Lobo is only $5. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 12. Issue number 12, as we know, of course, it would have a 400 and something moniker, but they decided to take that away during the run. This is the return of the Sinister Six, Part 1 and 2. This time, Venom is included in the Sinister Six. This is a gatefold cover for that. It is $6, that issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. Level 5 to Greg with a couple of Joshuas on here now. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, man? I think we're all doing pretty decent. We are selling a lot of comics, and there are a lot to be sold. So we're going to keep at it, hopefully. This is Lobo issue 36. It is near mint, never red condition. That's also going to be $5 for Lobo. Rebag and board this book here. It's a nice Silver Age issue of The Flash. Greg, getting some Lobo. Already knowing that he's come to that point where it's probably going to drop it from the feed. Hey, Basil, how's it going? I need a bigger bag and board if we got it. All right, we're going to get some bags and boards back here. Then I'll put this Flash out for now. We're going to put out something else. Oh, thanks, Ron, man. We appreciate it. If you see anything you like, feel free to claim. This is Lobo issue 17. It's got a really cool Sin City style cover. Lobo 17, Lobo City. There it is. $5 for that issue of Lobo. All right, I'm going to take down the Contagion graphic novel for $9. This is Batman Contagion graphic novel, $9. That is a good deal. Greg gets the Lobo for $5. Thank you, Greg. This is Wolverine issue number 7. It is from 1989. This is the original issue number 7 from the ongoing series. There is Wolverine as Patch, and there he is with Mr. Fix-It, the Gray Hulk, surrounded by gang members. I'm sure it's going to go fine. They're just regular humans. Wolverine issue 7 for only $9. Hulk versus Wolverine or Carnage versus Deadpool. I'm not going to have any other Carnage versus Deadpool than the ones that we've sold in the past. Sadly, no Hulk versus Wolverine to my knowledge. I know the story is the Ultimate Hulk Wolverine where he rips him in half. I don't think we have any of those currently. This is a cool one. This is the Flash issue 250. It was originally a 35-cent cover. This isn't the Silver Age one, but I'll be putting one of those out here shortly. This is the Flash issue 250. That is $8. $8 for that one. That's true, Josh. I mean, there's only one way to find out. You're going to have to risk it. Are you going to open the poly bag or aren't you? Whenever you do, if you do, I would love to know what that comic is because I'd like to know what you got, what you pulled out of the list. It would be great. Love to hear it. Speaking of, any of you guys that got those 20th anniversary comics, let me know if you've opened yours, what you pulled. I would love to find out. What's up, Marcus?
Just coming back here to look at this Preacher #1. I think we should send it in and get it graded, so don't mark it down any.
I don't mark things down.
Oh, you don't mark
It's my whole MO. Yeah, I think it's a great one. I think it's a nice one. This one here is another good one. It's the first appearance of Harley in DC continuity. Second comic appearance there for only $45. Got a couple good deals up right now.
Nice.
Still early in the day, so those may come down and then go back up later when we have as the audience rotates out. But we've been moving stuff right along. Yep. That's the benefit of having a massive bunch of comics. When we get a chance to look for some, we managed to find some treasures. And today is one of those from the vault days. We got lots of comics here, so we're gonna put a lot of them out.
You know what happened? Did you hear the good news? No.
Oh yeah,
It would be good news.
we can't use the
But I'm
restroom
going
right now.
I'm going home. I'll
Going
see
home?
you guys later. Yeah. Pretty soon.
That was the good news. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, we're moving soon or what. I was expecting actual news. You blew it, Marcus.
That would be good. They did come and take all the measurements. Evidently, the
Devin
people who
got
wanna
that Batman.
move in here are only a shoe store. It's a national chain of a shoe store. They didn't tell me who. Since they didn't offer it, I didn't ask.
It's a
but
pretty good size for one of those. If it was like Shoe Carnival or something like that, it'd be about the right size for it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Cool.
So hopefully they'll get their approval and sign something, and we'll vacate post haste.
Matt,
Vamonos.
Devin didn't wait. She just
Is
pulled.
it Vamos
She
or
just went.
Vamonos?
Vamonos.
I don't know. I'm asking her. But
Yeah, why would he ask you, Vamonos?
Because I've
Vamonos.
seen enough cartoons to know it's Vamonos.
cartoons. Nice.
Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Okay.
He only used like four Mexican words. I've got those down.
You're not that far off?
This is Disney's Chippendale Rescue Rangers, issue #1. That's right, Chippendale Rescue Rangers from, I don't know when, the 90s. The first Disney Comics issue, exciting origin adventure. It is $5 for that Chippendale, Disney Chippendale. I found a couple of Disney comics. I know you guys have been asking for a few. I actually found a few weird ones, so we'll see what we do. Devin got the Batman 570, the first ever appearance of Harley Quinn in DC continuity. Chippendale for 5 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. This one? It's issue 12. It would actually be number 400 and something or other, but at the time when they renumbered, it's issue 12. It's the first return. It's another return of the Sinister Six with Venom on the team, and it's got like a gatefold cover, I think. You take it? All right, that's sold in the store. All right, let's see what we got here to put out in those spots. Oh yeah, the Harley Quinn #1. Yep, that's true. That would have been a good companion piece. For sure. Holy moly, Jim! Yeah, it is. It's a grade worthy. Basically, if it doesn't sell, we're gonna send it off to get it graded. Speaking of, Jim, we have a box of some really good stuff. I'm gonna get that out the door. Yeah, that Preacher #1, it is awesome. I'm probably gonna pull it down here in a little bit and then put it back out later tonight when we have a different audience to kind of give everybody a chance to get it because I don't feel like it's gonna last that long. This is Spawn issue 74. I don't know if you guys heard the Spawn news. Spawn is gonna be a legit movie. They announced at San Diego Comic-Con. Kevin Smith was there. McFarlane got on Facebook Live, announced the whole deal. Spawn is, not only do they have the Netflix deal going, but it is going to be an actual movie coming up. This is Spawn 74 for $5. Now's your chance to go ahead and grab some Spawn issues early before, Detective 737. Not to my knowledge, Ron, but I will check for it. Spawn for 5 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. I know we got Batman, but I don't know, do we have Detective over there? 737 is what he's after, if we've got it. Oh, they are. I'll talk about those bundles again. We got somebody in the store asking about the bundles. I'm going to talk to you about the bundles because I'm sure some of you are asking the same question. The bundles, these are $10 each or 5 for $45. You're guaranteed to get anywhere between 4 to 7 comics in these. They are completely at random. However, on our Facebook page, you can see that as we lay them out, we seeded them with a number of really expensive comics, and we're pretty generous with our seeding. So there's a very good chance you buy, especially the 5 for $45, you're going to score some really nice comics in these. They're not particularly by publisher, not by anything, just awesome near mint comics for you. $10 a piece or 5 for $45. This is a comic found earlier. This is not something that I knew existed, to be quite honest with you. I mean, we sell a lot of manga here in the store. We do. We sell a lot of manga. That's the third appearance of Harley? Gotcha.
It's on these boxes.
Oh, okay.
Do they show Detective over here?
No, it's Batman. Yeah, no, so we don't have any. Yeah, I don't think we have it as far as I know, but we shall see. This is Dragon Ball Z from Viz Comics. This is a legit comic book sized printing of the Dragon Ball Z manga, oversized format, regular comic form. I didn't know they did this. It is $6. That didn't work. You guys are gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to top it in. Somebody's gonna have to top it in. Yeah, that's the negative on the 2 people trying to claim in the store. Andrew got it. All right. Yeah, when it gets too heated, or if it's something that's too expensive, it's too hard for 2 people in the store to snag it. Jeremy just put A. Hey, Jeremy. Devin needs a Harley fix. I'll see what I can do. I didn't come across any of the classic Harleys, but I'll see what I can do on this. This is a comic that I highly recommend to everybody. This is a good price for issue number 1. It is a first print, near mint, never read copy. This is Killer Be Killed, issue number 1 from Image Comics by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. It is near mint, never read condition. This is the story of a guy who, well, basically things go bad with a girl he likes. He tries to kill himself, jumping off a building. He survives and sees a demon, and the demon says that the demon saved him, but to stay alive, he has to kill someone at least once a month to feed the demon, so that way he stays alive. He doesn't know. He's off his meds. He doesn't know if he's hallucinating this demon or if he just starts to like killing people, but he does it. But he starts killing people that he deems bad, much like the Punisher. He goes to the news, finds child molesters, mafia people, kills them, and he starts getting away with it more and more, and it just... But then at the same time, he isn't, and it just gets worse and worse and worse for him. This is Killer Be Killed number 1 by one of the greatest crime teams going. It's from Image Comics. That is a first print. I found that today. We only had the 4th prints here. I'm only going to sell it for $10 because I think somebody should read it because I dig it. Let's see what we got here. This is The Walking Dead, issue 135. The Walking Dead 135. Walking Dead 135. Face to Face. This is the first appearance of Lydia after she has her Whisperer's mask pulled away during interrogation. Walking Dead 135 for $12. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 11. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 11 for $5. Sold in the store. Got the blue shirt. Hey, Brian, how's it going, man? We are having a awesome day. It's a pretty good time, to be quite honest. All right. So, no, I know Devin's after Harley. Let me know some other characters you guys are after today, and I will try to get them up here on the board as much as I can. All right, I'm going to take down the Star Wars Vader's Quest graphic novel for $9. And we are going to put out Spawn the Dark Ages issue number 10 for $5. Spawn the Dark Ages issue number 10 for $5. Galactus. You know, I don't think we've ever had that request before. I will try to put some books up that have Galactus in them. I'll see what I can do. I don't think I have anything currently. Surfer will do. I think we can get some Silver Surfer up for you. This is Lobo issue number 20. Lobo number 20 for $5. Pull down the G.I. Joe for $4. We're going to put up Lobo for $5. Lobo for $5 to Greg. Thank you, Greg. This is Action Comics Annual number 13. Really cool Ethan Van Sciver cover here with Darkseid holding Jimmy Olsen there in his grasp. Never mind. That's Lex Luthor before he lost his hair. Lex Luthor's new boss, Darkseid. Okay. Action Comics Annual 13 for $6. That's literally the only one that exists in the store that I'm aware of. Like, I just found that one in a box. Like, that one on its own. Like, that's it. Condition of Preacher. Near mint, Josh. That's a grade-worthy copy of Preacher issue number 1. It's fantastic. What was it you got, Josh? I won't be able to check it because where I'm checking the comments. Let me know what you got. Oh, that's a cool one. It's all about hobos. I like it. I like Rock Candy Mountain. Yep. All right, Josh. Got this Preacher. Hey, Andrew, go grab me some top loaders, please. Josh, would you like this in a top loader for you for $3 as well? I feel like it's a good investment. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm having Andrew grab me some. Those are the smaller ones, correct? Those are the comic size ones? Yeah, okay. I say somebody put them over there that were over here, but that's why I had them over here. Yeah, it depends what you're looking for, Chris. Let me know and we can put it up. Here, Andrew. These are too big. Let's see if there's an unopened pack of smaller ones. And we just open the pack. Adam, this is a game. This is the Back to the Future game from IDW. It's got all the cards and artwork, of course, from IDW, the comic company that does the Back to the Future comics. It also includes a Hot Wheel DeLorean in hover mode. It is 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes to play, ages 10 and up. And basically, you go through all the timelines of the movies, trying to make sure things happen the way they should. It is $37. $37 on these. All right, take it easy, Josh. Have a good practice, man. I'm going to put your preacher in a top loader right here, right now. You see them in a picture on the Instagram. There's Nightmare Before Christmas to the side of them. Yeah. Are you in need? Or you need some Nightmare Before Christmas, Josh or Brian? All right, in the close-up window now. Man, I don't know what to put in there now. Like that was preacher sold pretty quick for us. I guess I'll do this. Why is this bag and board? Well, first I'm going to rebag and board this because it's bagged in a giant bag and board. Here we go. Definitely not a Golden Age title. Here we go. This is Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1. First print, near mint, never read, issue 1 of Ultimate Spider-Man. Often imitated, never duplicated. $89. Well, actually duplicated a bunch. It was reprinted a bunch of times. This is first print. It's $89. Another preacher number 1. I wish, Ryan. I wish. Are you wishing you'd grabbed one now? What? Go ahead and get on Netflix, Brian, and have the 2 screens going at once. And go ahead and watch it. It's good. You can really get into it, and then you'll be like, I want to buy some stuff from it, and we'll have all kinds of things you can buy. It'll work out. It'll be awesome. Oh, Matt, you just missed a Preacher issue number 1 that we had for sale. We just sold it for $149. It was near mint. Grade worthy. Just sold, man. But I will put some more Preacher up. If you guys are interested in Preacher, let me know, and I'll put some more back issues up for you at a much cheaper price than $149. But I got to have some people up here wanting Preacher because I put it up here in the past. I love Preacher. But on the sale, it seems like we have a tough time selling it. So let me know if you guys want Preacher, and I'll put some up. Oh, this is the Joker. This is an Arkham Origins Joker figure. with multiple heads, multiple hands, pistol, and a knife. Super articulated. Joker from Batman Arkham Origins. It's labeled at $99.99. I'll sell it right now for $90. This is Batman Lobo from Elseworlds. It is painted by Simon Bisley, written by Grant. Awesome stuff here. It's going to be $7 for Batman Lobo. I'm going to pull down the Wolverine for $9. We're going to put up Batman Lobo for $7. Do a little calculating here on the old calculator, and I'm going to tell you what this is going to be. All right, this is Batman The Long Halloween. Not only is this a definitive moment in Batman's history, this is also one of the greatest mysteries ever in comic book form. That's just the way it is. As you were reading it, trying to find out who the holiday killer was crazy month to month. Each month takes place on a different holiday and involves a different murder by the holiday killer. Batman meets different villains throughout, and as he's trying to solve the case. It introduced the Falcons for the first time, which have now been used, of course, in all kinds of media, whether it be Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight or current Gotham. The Falcons are a big part of that. Batman Long Halloween. Any owls? Like Court of Owls? This is Batman The Long Halloween 1 through 13. This is the entire run. They're all first print. They're all near mint, never red condition. 1 through 13 of Batman The Long Halloween. And you can get them for only $65. $65 for the entire run of this classic series. It is the set of 1 through 13. All of them here. There's the Joker in issue 3, the Christmas issue. There's the New Year's issue. St. Patrick's Day features Poison Ivy. Memorial Day. Just all of them here together. And, of course, the last one, issue 13. 1 through 13 for only $65. I'm going to pull down this issue of The Flash for $8. And we're going to put out the Long Halloween, the entire set, for $65. There we go. That was a good purchase, Adam. It was a good day on the hunt, Adam. It was a good day on the hunt. I will say that. Ooh, Josh, try to get the Halloween for $65. Ooh, close. Close. Like I say, those type of deals are coming up all day today, guys. This may be a Monday to remember on the Facebook Live Super Sale. I'm just saying. This is Batman issue 450. It is near mint, never red condition. Batman 450, and there is the Joker on the front. Art by Norm Brayfogle. $7 for that near mint issue of Batman. Who wants another DC first appearance? And who likes Lobo? I feel like Greg is the one to answer that so far today. This is one I honestly had forgotten that I had picked up. Are you ready? This is from DC Comics. This is the Omega Men, issue number 3. This is the first ever appearance of Lobo. First ever, right here, Omega Men, issue number 3. This is near mint, never read condition. It is $50. $50 for the Omega Man, issue number 3, first appearance of Lobo. There we go, in the close-up window. Living it up. First Lobo. I feel like Greg is contemplating life right now. All right, for those fans of Preacher, if you've been watching Season 2, you know all about the Saint of Killers. They showed part of his origin in Season 1. I'm sure they'll cap it all off during the season. I'm a few episodes behind, so they may already have. But the man who, unstoppable, the man who the Archangel melted his sword down to make 2 6-shooters, can kill anything, never run out of bullets, unkillable. The Saint of Killers, this is 1 through 4. This is the entire origin of the Saint of Killers, which probably the first 2 issues or so of this were in Season 1 of Preacher. It's pretty faithful to the comics, actually. This is 1 through 4. It is the entire set. It is going to be $20. $20 for 1 through 4 of the Saint of Killers. I'm taking on the Spawn for 5. We're going to put out the Saint of Killers set for $20. It is written by Garth Ennis. Ryan, this was Spawn the Dark Ages number 10. Spawn the Dark Ages number 10. Gotta see what issue of Lady Death this is. I'm gonna have to open it up here and rebag and board it. This is Lady Death, the Odyssey, issue number 1. Before I bag it back up, I'm gonna show it off. It is front and back. Front and back. Pure wraparound gold foil. It's from 1996. What's up, Brandon? How's it going, man? It is going to be $24. $24 for this gold issue of Lady Death. I'm going to take on the Killer Be Killed for 10. We're going to put out that Lady Death for 24. And it is giveaway time. That's right. The first hour has come and passed, and it is time for the giveaway. How do you get on the giveaway? Simply like the page up top and share this feed out. Every public share you do is another entry in to win our hourly giveaway. What are we going to give away this hour? I don't know. I'm going to pick something here. Let me see what we're going to do. In this first giveaway, we're going to go with this graphic novel of Spider-Man versus Wolverine. Spider-Man versus Wolverine graphic novel. We are giving this bad boy away free of charge. I'm going to bag it and board it. It is a smaller graphic novel. The story is contained solely in this. It is going to be free of charge. Who is going to win it? That is the question. Spider-Man versus Wolverine graphic novel for free. Let's find out. It is going to Greg Snyder. Greg, you have won the Spider-Man versus Wolverine graphic novel. Congratulations, sir. Everybody congratulate Greg in the feed. Wait, hold on. I'm still sharing. It is like a giant Zelda cartridge. It is crazy shiny gold for 24 bucks. It is crazy. Pretty good deal. But like I say, with anything, it may be one of those that goes out later tonight because I'm not sure if we got the full audience there on the feed right now who are on the hunt for such. Hey, if you see anything awesome in there, pull it up for me. All right, Yakov. Yeah, man, restart. Oh, you're welcome, Greg. Thanks for sharing the feed out. You're all the reason for that, man. This is Weird War Tales from DC Comics. This was a 60-cent cover. It's issue 115, starring the Creature Commandos and the GI Robot. A Nazi elite combat team has landed in Britain. Its mission, kidnap a royal princess. All they have to do is get past these 5 fantastic bodyguards. Well, at least they'll have a nice tombstone because they're at Stonehenge. They're going to get murdered at Stonehenge. Creature Commandos and GI Robot. Weird War Tales number 115. That is $6. $6 for that one. This is Lady Death. It's issue number 1 from something in 96. I cannot remember the name of it. I just rebagged and boarded it. Lady Death something, number 1. It is gold foil front and back. It is 24 bucks. So 96, so it's early. It's early Lady Death. All right, Creature Commandos, Weird War Tales 115 for $6. I'm going to take down the Action Comics Annual for $6. We'll put out Weird War Tales for $6. Lady Death, I think it's Apocalypse or I can't. Nah, not Apocalypse. I'm actually gonna look. Huh? Maybe it is Odyssey. Lady Death, the Odyssey number 1 from April of 96. As you can see, it is foil front and back. Once again, guys, as our audience constantly changes, let us know in the feed what you're after, what characters you're looking for, and we'll do our best to put them up on the board. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue number 80 from 1991. Death is a cyborg called Silvermane. Up until now, Silvermane was just an old, rich man. An old, rich man who fought Spider-Man. Good for him, man. But eventually he got a cyborg body, and he looked a little more like that. Still the old man face, but cyborg body. $5. Web of Spider-Man, issue 80. These aren't bad. Yeah, I've got a... You can slam... this box. You want to slam the back of that. That's our Lady Death there towards the end. Pull down the Batman Lobo for $7. We're going to put up Web of Spider-Man, issue 80 for $5. Going through the boxes. There's just so much good stuff. There's so much good stuff that it's tough to decide what to put out, basically. This is the Thanos Imperative, issue number 5 by Abnett Lanning. There's Nova, Quasar, Gladiator, and Silver Surfer back here taking on all kinds of alien action. This Thanos Imperative, very cool. It's another one of the big space opera style awesome events that Abnett Lanning did to basically relaunch Guardians and all the space Marvel stuff. This is Thanos Imperative, issue number 5. That is only $5. We'll pull down the Walking Dead for 12. We're going to put up Thanos Imperative for 5. Thanos 5 to Greg. Thank you, Greg. This is the Thanos Imperative, issue number 6. If I'm not mistaken, this is the issue where Nova and Star-Lord and Thanos all die as they end up in the Cancerverse. It's $5 for issue 6 of the Thanos Imperative. I sadly don't have the Omega Man for 50 to Wiley. Wiley, would you like a top loader for $3? You can let me know in the feed, and we'll put it in a top loader for you. Thanos for 5 to Greg. Yeah, those are the only 2 Thanos Imperatives I had, Greg. All right, I'm going to put back out the Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 1. First print for 89. Put that back out here in the close-up spot. It's a pretty good treasure to have up till I find another treasure to put out there. That's true. That's a good way to live, Wiley. Well, new bag and board will change it out. That always helps. They're always quite a bit better once you change the bag and board. thumbing through a lot of Post-it notes already today. All right. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 311, The Return of a Man Called Mysterio. It is a Todd McFarlane issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. It's got a little wear spot up here at the top. Bobo's looks great. It's from 1988. Amazing Spider-Man 311, Return of Mysterio by Todd McFarlane. It is going to be $11. Yes, they are, Brandon. Those Saint Killer books are pretty freaking awesome. Take it on the web. And we're going to put up Disney's Uncle Scrooge, issue 261, Return to Xanadu. That is only going to be $3 for that one. This is another set of books. I'm surprised the Saint of Killers is still sitting there. Makes me a little leery of putting out more sets, but see what we can do. How many of you watched the snagged footage of the Infinity trailer they put up at D23? If you did, you saw a lot of Thanos. And it seems like they're going to do a lot of stuff from the Infinity storyline, which may include Thane, one of Thanos' children who hides out amongst the Inhumans. Thanos tricks the Marvel superheroes to kind of go out into space after him while he works his way back to Earth to try to kill his offspring. He's trying to kill all the offspring he's seeded in the universe over time. Well, this is Infinity. This is that storyline. Infinity 1 through 6. It's the entire run of Infinity for only $25. $25 for that entire set. I'm going to pull down the Saint of Killers set for $20. And we're going to put up the Thanos Infinity 1 through 6 set for only $25. I turned it off almost immediately because I don't like watching anything crooked from someone's lap. Infinity for 25 to Greg. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, somebody snuck and shot it at D23, so they've only got the sideways angled thing. However, there were some really awesome trailers that came out of Comic-Con. I'll tell you that, including that awesome new Justice League trailer, which looks crazy. And the trailers for lots of just kind of oddball stuff. The Guillermo del Toro, was it The Shape of Water? The thing looks awesome. This is the return of Superman, speaking of the Justice League movie, because let's face it, that's who Alfred is talking to. This is the return of Superman. It contains everything. As you can see, massive graphic novel, The Return of Superman. And you know what? Screw it. I got the death too. Let's look at the death. And this is the death of Superman graphic novel. So you got the death of Superman, and you got the return in comic form. See how accurate they come to it in the movies. Pretty close. Right here with these two graphic novels, the death and return of Superman, together. Awesome 2 graphic novel bundle. for only $25. $25 for both of these graphic novels. The death and the return of Superman together. I feel like he's going to be talking to Jon Stewart at some point. They do mention lanterns in the beginning of the trailer, and I feel like that's going to play a big part in it. I think they'll do the deal. I was thinking they might do the deal where he gets resurrected by Steppenwolf, that's who they're fighting, of course, in the trailer. But maybe not. Maybe he just comes up on his own. But yeah, hopefully, worst case scenario is at the end credit, the Guardians, they send a ring to Earth, or however they're going to work it again. If they do, I would imagine they do Jon Stewart this time. Since a lot of people know him from the animated series, like younger people, that's really the only Green Lantern they knew. So when the Hal Jordan Green Lantern came out, they didn't know who Hal Jordan was in the first place. Stand out. All right. Sean, this is the Death of Superman graphic novel and the massive Return of Superman graphic novel, both of them together for $25. I had a Wolverine out earlier. It didn't sell, so I didn't put out more. I might have some more. I'm looking. Yeah, it's kind of just what's in these boxes, kind of mixed. I'll see if I have some. Any particular run you're looking for or anything? This is Gambit, issue number 13. Issue number 13 of Gambit. There's Gambit and the Super Patriot together on the front. They're probably not dancing, although, judging by the art, I really can't tell. Dancing or fighting, it's one of the two. Gambit, issue 13. That is $3. Get that? All right, that's sold in the store. Let me pack up. Oh, yeah, if you're looking for X-Men, I'll probably have some X-Men related stuff coming up. What's up, Renee? How's it going? We're just selling all kinds of stuff. We've already sold the Preacher #1. We sold the Batman 570. We sold the first appearance of Lobo a few moments ago. We're just moving some expensive, awesome books at good prices out to the people. Oh, Renee won the Walking Dead 100. Renee won the hidden Walking Dead 100 at the end of the show. Fantastic, man. Good deal. See, we do put it in people's boxes at the end. That's not a hustle. Someone gets that Walking Dead 100 whenever we do that. That's fantastic. Anything you're looking for tonight, Renee? Any characters in particular? I've been putting out kind of a mix of stuff. This is Wolverine, the Anniversary one-shot. This has a cover by Simone Bianchi with Wolverine on top of a, I don't know, like a private jet cutting into it on the top because screw it, right? He's Wolverine. He's not going to die. Wolverine, the anniversary one shot, that is $5. I like it. Yep, that's right. If we give something away, you just got to pay up, and then you can see it because it can show up at your house. I'm going to pull down the Weird War Tales, issue 115 from DC, featuring the Creature Commandos for $6. It's fantastic, man. But see, now you got to get all those other covers. You need to buy all the other Walking Dead 100s, so now you can start working on your set. I mean, it makes no sense to me. Did you explain to her the gravity of the situation? Yep. It's the whole deal. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue number 3. Not season 9, number 3. Not season 10, number 3. None of that. The actual original, issue number 3 from Dark Horse Comics. The origin. And there she is, fighting some things. Demons, I guess. Not really vampires. You think for issue 3, she'd still be on the vampire deal. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue number 3. Here's the origin, issue number 3, for $7. It's near mint, never read. I'm going to pull down the Uncle Scrooge. We're going to put up Buffy, origin, issue 3 for $7. I can see that. I can see it. She doesn't seem to have too much trouble fighting them. She slays them pretty regularly, I guess. So, this is Spider-Girl issue number 50. Issue 50 is Spider-Girl. It is from 2006-ish, maybe, if I'm reading the barcode right, which I'm not great at. Spider-Girl issue 50. That is near mint. It is $7. We're going to take down the Amazing Spider-Man for $11. We're going to put up Spider-Girl number 50 for $7. All right, Yakov, I like it. Now you can hear us. Let me say your name as I say something you purchase. What are you looking for tonight? Nope, other side. Huh? Oh, the one I just pulled down. Yeah. Spider-Man for 11. Same old, different day. The main man, Stan Lee. Man, I'd love to sell you some. I will say, as far as I know, I don't have any Stan Lee covers. Of course, every time I say that we do not have something, I inevitably find it. So maybe that's a good for you. I don't know. Remains to be seen. Yeah. Where people didn't pay, they were just like, "Good, here you go." We got James Bond fans on the feed. We got fans of Roger Moore on the feed. We got fans of awesome Marvel movie specials from the 80s on the feed, because that's what this is. This is a Marvel movie special, James Bond, for your eyes only. It is near mint, never read condition. It is issue number 1, the official Marvel Comics adaptation. And there we go. It is $6. $6 for this James Bond special. Take down the Batman for $7 with the Joker on the cover. We're going to put out the James Bond for $6. Yep. Any of these, any particular reasons on some of these? Oh, this is the first Jason Todd, right? Look it up. Batman 408. What information are you looking for? First Jason Todd. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Holy crap, Josh. Maybe, actually. I had some Gen 13. I don't know if I pulled it out. Ah. Batman 357? It's 357. Is it issue 357? 408 is the first appearance of Jason Todd. Okay. Yep. Huh?
No, I'm here yet.
No, this is him as a little kid stealing. This is the cover. This is what he did. He stole the wheels off the Batmobile. Yep. I need another. All right. Who wants another DC first appearance? Buffy for 7 to James Smithers. I like it. Well, that's what Wikipedia says, but other places say different. Yeah. Going by actual websites and the cover of the fact that it's he's stealing the wheels to the Batmobile on 408. I don't know. We need another according to Comic Vine, it's also 357. You can't have a cameo in 102 issues later. Are you saying as Robin? Or I don't know.
I'm probably wrong. Assume I'm wrong.
But I feel like that's correct though, because that's how it. I don't know.
I'm probably wrong.
Maybe that's them telling the origin. I don't know. Screw it. We won't put it out right now, since I don't know. The internet. So untrustworthy right now. Oh, Jody, this is the Death of Superman graphic novel and the Return of Superman graphic novel. Both of these together for $25. First appearance post-crisis, that makes more sense. Because post-crisis is when he would be working his way to actually being Robin. So that makes more sense, yeah. It's his first appearance post-crisis. Okay. Yes. So it's kind of correct. Kind of, yes. Jason Todd as Robin is 366. The new universe that they set up. This is the Flash 115 for $4. Flash for $4 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. Oh, well, don't worry about it. We'll just skip it right now. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Because that's the one I remember reading him in as, and reading him as a starting point when I was little was that one. So that's why. It's the retelling of it. Because when I was young, I didn't know there was even a retelling of it. It was just it. Oh, hey. Ben. 2, 3. All right. Get me a Mountain Dew bottle.
We love you, Jason.
He wants water. That's all he drinks. No. Okay. Not a big deal. I was just hoping. This is Flash issue number 9 from February of 1988. That is $5. This guy is spitting diamonds out and cutting up the Flash. The Chunk. It's pretty awesome. All right, guys. I want to remind everybody we do have the bundles. Adam gets the Flash for $5. Thank you, Adam. The bundles, they are $10 a piece, or 5 of them for $45. Saves you $5. There you go. Saves you $1 on each one. They are seeded with all kinds of special stuff. Legit special seed time this one. That's why they're $10 a piece. We've always put good stuff in. This time especially so. There's actually a video on our Facebook page. You can check some of that out. So there you go. You're going to want to buy those bundles if you can. Wiley's already actually bought a few of the bundles, but I feel like we should sell a lot more of them before the night is over. I was looking for Gen 13 earlier. Gen 13. And I can't remember if I pulled some out, but I thought I did. To murder whoever didn't stock the drinks. Would you be willing to go out to the machine and get me one? Please, I would appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's pretty well known I drink it. This is Deadpool Kills Deadpool, issue number 2. After Deadpool Illustrated, where he killed all of the literary characters even after Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, this is Deadpool Kills Deadpool. He's going through all the different versions of himself, killing himself on his way to try to kill his creator so that way he can finally die. It's very meta. There's lots of fourth wall breakage. Deadpool Kills Deadpool, issue number 2. He's eating a hot dog with a piece of dynamite in it. Very Wile E. Coyote-esque. This is going to be $7. It's near mint, never red condition. Deadpool Kills Deadpool, number 2, $7. I feel like it's not too bad. The thing is, I think I can keep it up.
Your eyes lit up. It was funny.
All right. I like it. It's only 4:30. And I think I can keep it up. So, we'll try. This is The Flash, issue number 8. Purple Haze. Maybe drug related, I don't know. This is Flash, issue number 8 for $5. Near mint condition. I'm gonna pull down the James Bond for $6. No, don't takers on the Roger Moore there. I don't blame him. Sean Connery guy myself. This is Flash, issue 8 for $5. Okay. First Killer Croc? Killer Croc 2? Is that what you said? Yeah. Okay, okay. This is the first Jason. Okay, well, this is the first Jason Todd.
I've been Diesel. Okay.
Well, we got the actual $150 comic now. Jason Todd, who has 2 first appearances, apparently. And I have both of them. I have both of them in my hands. All right, for fans of Robin, for fans of the Red Hood, this is the first appearance of Jason Todd. This is Batman issue 357, the original DC continuity, first appearance of Jason Todd, pre-Crisis, and the first appearance of Killer Croc 2. But this is the first appearance of Jason Todd. It is near mint, grade-worthy condition. If this does not sell, it will be sent off to get graded. We are going to sell it cheaper than it is tagged for naturally, because that's what we do. It is $130 for the first appearance of Jason Todd. Hour and a half. Say for fans of Batman, for fans of first appearances, key issues, it's a good night. This is Tomb Raider issue number 22. Issue number 22 of Tomb Raider. It is near mint, never a red condition, and that is $4 for that issue. I can pull down the Superman deal for $25. That's a pretty good deal. I can pull it down. We only separate those and sell them separately later. Tomb Raider for $4. Yes, it is, Ryan. It is very sweet. Someone should purchase it immediately. Immediately. I am tempted. Oh, and Ryan, or me.
I mean, if you want to buy it, Jason, go on. I'll
I'm tempted, but
I think I know how to spell your last name. You're one of the few.
you're one of the few probably to spell it correctly then.
I'm one of the few.
Usually they just put a V in the every time instead of PH. Yep. It is, but they do it. I've got to have an issue for you to look up for me though. This. I also need to know what her name is. I think you're right. I know we've sold them in the past. I think that was one of them. That was the first Mania or whatever. Because I know there's a first appearance before of her before Mania, and there's one of her with this one. Is it the first appearance of the actual Killer Croc? Because I mean that's awesome if it is, but I feel like it's a appearance of a second Killer Croc. Okay. Here's the first one of him in his Robin costume. Yes. Gotcha. Nice. Killer Crocs. Okay, gotcha. All right, guys, we got some more awesome early stuff coming up. So we'll see what we do. But in the meantime, we'll just keep putting out some books for you guys to buy. Reminder, put in the comments the characters that you want to see. I'm going to do my best to get them up here for you. Might have a really cool Venom issue coming up here soon. I might have that in this box, maybe. I grabbed a few today. I'll see. Killer Croc, gotcha. This is Superior Carnage, issue number 3. There's a bright light and Carnage coming out there. It is $4 for Superior Carnage, issue number 3. Lady Death for 24. The bright, shiny, burn your eyes out like the sun Lady Death. We're going to put out Superior Carnage issue 3 for $4. The mic is just my screen. Well, you probably got a lot of lag, Sean. You say 38? I got 37. Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna be out of luck on that. Yeah, don't have it. This is Gambit, issue number 14. Issue 14 of Gambit. It is $3. $3 for issue 14 of Gambit. We're going to take down the Spider Girl number 50 for 7. Put up Gambit for 3. Everybody, be sure to share the feed out. We're about 15 minutes from our next giveaway. We want as many eyeballs on this feed as possible, as many good high-dollar books as I'm putting out. Trust me, I want to sell them so that way we can keep putting out more high-dollar good books. So let's get these eyeballs out here. If you know people that are big fans of Jason Todd or key appearances in general, let them know. We got a first Jason Todd appearance up on the board right now for $130. About $20 left than what it is booked at. Among other stuff coming up in the soon, so let's keep it going. Appreciate it. The Ren and Stimpy? I don't know. Hey, Kristen, do we have any Ren and Stimpy Pops still available? Well, we are sold out of the Ren and Stimpy Pops, sadly. This is from the pages of the Flash. This is Impulse, issue number 1 from April of 1995. Wade and Ramos, Humberto Ramos on this. Early Humberto Ramos. Really, I think his first full-time book, besides when he'd worked on, no, probably it. Probably his first full-time book. Impulse, issue number 1 from April of 1995. That is $6 for that issue. There we go. Adam got that one. Thank you, Adam. Who? Oh. This is Impulse, issue number 2, blowing up for $5. Near mint, never read. I'm going to pull down the Wolverine for $5. We're going to put up the Impulse for $5 in its place. All right, I've got some X-Men books here. Going through and seeing what is what. This is Uncanny X-Men issue 292. Uncanny X-Men 292. That is going to be $3. $3 for this issue of Uncanny X-Men. Okay, and this flash for $5. We're going to put up Uncanny X-Men for $3. All right, again, let me know what you guys are after. I'll do my best to put it up in the feed. We have any fans of the Incredible Hulk on the feed? Because I have some classic issues of Hulk, but I don't really want to put them up unless people are after them. Also, I have some World War Hulk issues as well. All right. The Death of Jason Todd, book 1 through 4, Death of the Family. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Maybe. People aren't here to buy. We need to get them out, especially if we had some Batman groups. Yeah, if you guys are part of any Batman-related groups on Facebook, it might be a good day for that. Share that out because, man, we have got some definite high dollar Batman books coming up. Some really awesome, actually not that bad. They're high dollar, but not unaffordably high dollar, with some really cool things. This is Spider-Gwen, issue number 17, Sitting in a Tree, Part 4. It is near mint, never read condition. That is Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen together. It's $4. We'll pull down the Tomb Raider for $4. We'll put up Spider-Gwen, issue 17, for $4. Yeah, let me know what you guys are after. I know we're hitting that time period where people are getting off of work. There's always that transition. People driving home before they get back on the feed again. I actually just shared it again on my page simply because we've had so much cool stuff up on the board. Spawn. I can do that, Ryan. Oh, yeah. I don't think I ever put it out. My bad. I was waiting on it to be bagged and boarded. And then I think I bagged and boarded it. I think. Huh?
I did hand you a bag of boards. I think you bag and boarded it because I can take it.
Yeah, I just don't remember what I did with it. Oh, yeah, I did. Here it is. Maybe. Nope. if I can find it. Yeah, we got one this last week. If we have it still, it'll be on the new rack. It's got ROM Space Knight on the front of it. If we have it. It is the soft cover. We're going to check and see. We're going to check and see if we have it. What did I do with that? Oh, come on. Come on. Where did it go? Ah, here it is. Let's see if I got some more. I think I got some more. We do have the Overstreet Guide. This came in this week. This cover has ROM Space Knight from IDW's the 2017 to 2018 edition. It is the 47th edition of this book. It is the soft cover edition. It's like a brick. It is $30. That's cover price. That's what I'm going to sell it for. We can't mark it down. We just got it last week. It's out here for sale. But we do have one. Well, we'll sell it to you. But it is $30. If you want the Overstreet Guide for $30, you can claim it in the feed, and we'll put it up for you. But we only have one. This thing. That's all right off hand. This is an issue of the Flash. It is a 20-cent cover, which is, of course, Silver Age. 12 to 20 is silver. This is issue 221. It does have spine marks on it, though. Extra Green Lantern solo starring in Death Threat on Titan. It's the Flash 221. Good grief, my super speed is wiping out the city, which I feel like is probably a more realistic thing that would happen. It's $5 for this issue of the Flash. It's in pretty great shape, but it's not a key issue, and there is some spine wear. Thank you, Adam. I don't want to mark anything up too much if it's not, just fantastic shape. I think I've got a couple more of those. I'm going to look and see if I can find them. All right, here's another one. This Flash can be a little more expensive. This is going to be Flash 224. It is also a 20-cent cover. However, this one is in a better shape than the last. I'm still priced it low. This is the Flash 224 The Flash isn't fast enough to intercept this assassin's bullet, but I am. You'll never guess what happens when the fastest man alive is haunted by the fastest man dead. That's right, a quick ghost. And Green Lantern's in this. This is the Flash 224. It is $14. And there are no spine creases. This is in very fine condition. There's just a little bit down here on the bottom and up here in the corner. Otherwise, it looks perfect. $14. Still about $10 less than what it goes for. Spider went for 4. Put that out for 14. I was just taking care of something, Ryan. Looking for comics and stuff. Now, if you can't hear me, then your feed might be messed up. Well, maybe because I was looking for comics or talking to you. I wasn't on the feed at the moment. Maybe because it's older. This is a cool one I'm going to show you up close because I don't know if we'll get the full effect from where I'm at. This is Batman No Man's Land, issue number 1. And it has an early lenticular cover from DC with an Alex Ross painted Batman. And it moves. I'm gonna come here to the camera and show it to you. Why is this cord in the middle of the tripod? Oh, okay. This is Batman No Man's Land, issue number 1. And there you can see it is an early lenticular, and that is the moving of the Alex Ross Batman. Basically, it's him covering his face from the light shining on him, pulling back, and then turning away. This is going to be $9. $9 for the Batman No Man's Land, issue number 1, with the lenticular cover. I'm going to pull down the Superior Carnage for 4. And we're going to put out the Batman No Man's Land for $9. All right. Ryan got the Batman for $9. And it is time for another giveaway. What are we going to give away next? You got it, Ryan. You came in just before Adam on that. Thank you, man. All right, this is the Darkness and Batman crossover, issue number 1 from Top Cow and DC Comics. It's written by Lobdell and Loeb and is drawn by Mark Silvestri, David Finch. That's pretty awesome. The cover is, of course, by Mark Silvestri. And there is Batman and the Darkness together. This is going to be free. That's right, free. That's the benefit of From the Vault days. I can find you some really awesome stuff to win. Darkness Batman, number 1, free o' charge. We're going to find out who won it here. And it goes to Wiley Smith. Wiley Smith has won The Darkness Batman #1. Congratulations, Wiley. Everybody congratulate Wiley in the feed. As you could be next. We do another giveaway at 6 o'clock. And all you got to do is share it out. Share it out. Anything that you find in there for Spider-Man, give it to me, if you would. Yeah. Thank you. When did we get this? Oh, cool. All right. So we each had a lenticular Batman. Here's another different, more recent lenticular Batman. This is Batman issue 22. It is the lenticular cover version of the button. That is zoom right there, and as you turn it, it becomes the Thomas Wayne Batman. I'm going to bring it up to the camera, show it to you guys. We haven't had this one in a long, long time. Because when we first got him, well, we didn't get him, to be honest. There he is. That is Thomas Wayne. Boom, and there's Zoom. Zoom standing over Barry with his mom. When it turns to Thomas Wayne, there is Bruce and Martha Wayne there laying in the blood. Very awesome. Very cool stuff. 3D lenticular DC Universe Rebirth Batman 22, and it is $22 for Batman 22. This is Web of Spider-Man number 48. The Hobgoblin Possessed. Plus a demonic encounter with the Kingpin. My favorite part of Spider-Man's shadow is that you can see his eyes in the shadow, which would not happen unless his head was completely hollow. But it is what it is. It's the Web of Spider-Man 48 from 1988. That is $3. $3 for that. I'm going to take down the Impulse here for $5. We're going to put out the Web of Spider-Man for $3. We are down to 15 people viewing the feed. That's pretty low numbers for all the cool stuff we got to put up today. we got to get those shares going, which you should do anyway, because let's face it, that Batman Darkness is just one of the awesome things I'm going to be giving away tonight. So I've got all these boxes of cool found stuff. That's the type of stuff I'm going to be pulling out of for the giveaways tonight. Who knows what I'll give away next? So get all the shares in that you can. Every public share you do, whether it's on your page multiple times or on your friends' pages, your mom's page, or in groups, especially in groups, gives you another entry in to win. It's okay. Marcus invites me every time. Yeah, I never check until it's all over anyway. Yeah, yeah. Tree bagging aboard some books. Nobody's talking in the feed. Tell me about your weekends. Did you keep track of all the San Diego Comic-Con news and releases and stuff? Lots of movie stuff. Tons of toy stuff. It's generally what I keep track of. Lots and lots of action figure news. Oh, you won the Darkness Batman #1 crossover issue. Showed off. Who was it that made them, Brandon? I may have. I'm trying to remember which ones you're talking about. Was it Sideshow? Could you put in the comments what Wiley won for him? It was Batman the Darkness #1. Sweet. I didn't see those. I did look at a lot of the Sideshow stuff, but mostly the Hot Toys section and their Sideshow Star Wars stuff. They showed the cool Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Marvel Comics where he's on Tatooine watching over Luke. So it's kind of like Alec Guinness's face, but he's got brown hair and his cloak's all tattered and he's all kinds of stuff. It's really awesome. They showed that off. They showed the Gladiator Hulk Hot Toys figure, which looks crazy, from Thor Ragnarok. Lots of stuff. All right. Well, maybe that first Jason Todd, it's a little high price. I mean, it's not high price. It's not too high for the price. That's an awesome book. But maybe it's a little bit too up there right now for what we have on the feed. I'm going to take that down and put something else out, something a little more affordable. This is Batman issue 475. For $10, you can get the first appearance of Renee Montoya. Renee Montoya, made famous by the Batman animated series television show as partners with Harvey Bullock. Also, in the comics, she becomes the Question during Countdown and all that stuff before Countdown. So, Renee Montoya, her first appearance is right here in this issue of Batman 475. It is near mint, never read, for only $10. And it's good. The Marvel Star Wars stuff's pretty great. Pretty much everything I've read from it is good. Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? This is an issue of Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Iron Man. It is number 145 from 1984. Hi, kids. My name's Blacklash. I mean, I'm crazy, and I'm coming to your house. There you go. Maybe the first Blacklash. I don't know. But it is Spider-Man and Iron Man. Marvel Team Up is number 145. It is only $5. I'm going to pull down the web of Spider-Man for $3. We're going to put out the Spider-Man Iron Man Team Up for $5. Uncanny number. That is number 292. 292 of Uncanny X-Men. Sweet. Nice, Drew. Josh got his, and he's not opened it yet. And he's like, well, if I don't open it, it's still here's Negan until it gets opened. No, I pulled it down because I thought maybe it was a little too high for the people we have on the feed right now. We've only got 16 people on the feed. Nobody's picking it up right away, so I went ahead and pulled it down for now. Wiley got the Uncanny X-Men for $3. Thank you, Wiley. It's $130. It is very fine plus condition. $130. First appearance of Jason Todd. No, Adam, they're not. You're going to have to put that in for him. The last thing I saw from you, Adam, is that's the coolest giveaway I've seen. He did get a bunch of them unopened. That's a good question. I don't know where he's located. You got to slow down. This is Venom issue 37. Venom 37. It is $5 for this issue with Agent Venom sitting atop a bunch of power lines, as we all wish we could do, but we're all worried we'll die. We're not birds. Venom 37. It's $5. We take down the Deadpool kills Deadpool number 2 for $7 and put out Venom for $5. Drew, that is Batman number. That's Batman 475. That is the first appearance of Renee Montoya, who later became the Question. I think so. I opened your books up, didn't I, Drew? Yeah, he's talking about me opening his books for him. This is the Frank Frazetta Pillow Book. This is an art book by Frank Frazetta of a bunch of his sketches and paintings. Very cool. Frank Frazetta Pillow Book. This is going to be $12. $12 for this. The Frazetta Pillow Book. It is $12. I'm actually going to set that. I'll put it down here for a few minutes. But it's kind of oversized, so I can't do much with it. So we'll set it there for the time being. We'll rotate it out probably pretty quick if it doesn't sell. It's really nice, though. Somebody's asking for Gen 13 earlier. Actually, I got some Gen 13 right here. I knew I pulled something. This is Gen 13 Chromium, and it's Gen 13 with I can't think of the name. I don't know. Other image characters. It's a Chromium edition of this book. It's by Art Adams. That's why I have a wraparound cover there. Batman for 10 to Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. This Chromium Gen 13 is marked for $12. It is by Art Adams and Sandra Hope. However, I'm going to sell it for $9. Guessing you don't have the Dark Tower Gunslinger. We probably have the graphic novel, but yeah, those single issues, man. Remember a few months ago we were selling them like crazy out of that short box? We moved through all of them as far as I know. Unless I still have that miniseries, but I think I sold it. I did have one of the miniseries available, but I bet it's gone. I'm not seeing it as of right now. Yeah, I sold it. Sold it, Garrett. Garrett, I do have the first appearance of Jason Todd for $130. First Jason Todd. I'm about this Gen 13 for $9. Can't get the live video to play at all. That sucks, Aaron. Yeah, Jay got all of it. Ryan can't either. You may have to update your app. I'm not sure. You may have to update your app if that's a thing. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be playing for you. If not, back out of the Facebook app, completely close it out, and open it back up. This is Batman 22. This is the lenticular Batman 22 issue with Zoom over top of Barry and his mom. And as you turn, it becomes Thomas Wayne Batman over Bruce and Martha Wayne. It's $22 for this lenticular cover. We're going to set that right there. We do, Diane. We have lots of pop vinyl figures. Are there any in particular you're looking for? We do have a cool one right here. We actually got this one in today. This is from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is Captain Salazar. This is the Chase variant of Captain Salazar. It is $32. $32 for that one. You got to buy a pop protector to put that bad boy in. Garrett, get that Batman for 22. Oh yeah. I don't think I have any Chase. I got exclusive pops, and I have Chase Dorbs. I don't think I have any Chase pops. It is pretty cool. We got that today. We also had the weaponized Rick Chase. It sold right off the bat today when the sale first started from Rick and Morty. This is Batman issue 489. This is also going to be $10. This is Batman 489. There's Bane on the front attacking Killer Croc. Robin's had his head put through a TV, and Batman's going after him. This is the first appearance of John Paul Valley as Batman. That's right, Azrael as Batman for the first time ever right here. It's $10 for Batman 489 near mint. That is it for right now, Diane. That's the only Chase we got right now. Our pops sell really quick here at the shop. And those two, amazingly, that lasted as long as it did, was that one right there. It's the only one we've got. Ryan got that Batman for 10. Thank you, Ryan. gonna read back and board this one. We're put another Batman key issue out on the board. Huh? Yeah, I sold a couple of those. Yeah, they're pretty high. Get more of it. There's another one too. It's like the first scimitar, and it's kind of going up there in price. Hey Timothy, how's it going? Any good Harley for Harley Day, or did I miss it? Drew, you missed it. We had the second ever appearance of Harley Quinn in DC. It was his first appearance in DC Universe Continuity. It was Batman, I think 570. We did sell that one right away at $45 when we first started. This is Batman issue 366. This is the first appearance of Jason Todd in the Robin costume. First appearance of the Jason Todd version of Robin. A couple of spine wears here, but nothing bad. The Joker is wild at the top. There's Joker and Batman fighting it out. We're going to sell this for $25. Less than it books for. $25 for Batman 366. The first Jason Todd is Robin. You missed me answering that already. Batman 366 for $25. Ooh. Not too bad, Timothy. We've been selling a lot of comics. Dug through the vault, found a bunch of cool stuff to put up. 5 to Aaron. Oh, there we go. Aaron got that one for 5. Thank you. Again, we need to get those shares up, guys. We're only about 30 minutes away from our next giveaway, and we've been giving away some cool stuff from the vault as well. So who knows what I'm going to pick up and grab to give away. So you are going to want to get it. This is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. It's issue number 220. It is from 1988. Guest starring the Punisher and Cloak and Dagger. Stalkers in the Shadows. This is only going to be $3 for this issue of Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. Do we have any Pittsburgh Steelers pops? I don't know. I will check and see. Okay, thank you. We do have some of the NFL. We've got somebody checking in the store right now. We'll let you know. Not been on. We got a JSA and a Commandi in your package. Yeah, you must have, Drew. I honestly don't know. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. No 232s. Spider-Man for 3 to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, yeah. Talia's near there, too, right? Talia al Ghul's one of those first appearances near that. What's new in the horror world? Yep, Redneck comes out in a couple days, so that's something awesome. As far as new on the sale, yeah, it's hit or miss. Okay. Sorry, we only have the Broncos and the Seahawks as far as our NFL guys go. Any colder? Not that I've found, Timothy. Not that I've been able to come across. I know we have it. I just don't have any. But I will try at the 7 o'clock hour to, yeah, let me hold on to that. I cracked Deb up. Always. Well, I'd rather just be like, hey, I got all this stuff, and then show it to you. But that's sadly not the case. This is $12. This is the Flash issue number 1. Presenting the new Flash number 1. It is from 1987. Very fine plus to near mint condition on this issue. It is $12 for the Flash number 1. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. No, he's talking about the movie covers. The New 52 did a deal where they, the variants, they did like movie cover homages. We don't have any. Flash for 12 to Adam. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I don't think I have any right now. Like the Batman was the mask, but it was the Joker. Not to my knowledge, Garrett. Not to my knowledge. What is this issue out? Huh? Yeah, no, I haven't got any in, Diane. No, we're fine. They just got to refresh their feed and stuff.
Okay, he, restarted his computer.
Oh no, I mean we're all fine as far as I know. Yeah. Where's he located at?
Where are you located at? Because it's possible that it's actually just your
Should have been.
that's causing it. Oh, okay.
This is Batman number 353. There is the Joker. He's got his face built on like a Mount Rushmore type deal. He's got dynamite everywhere. He's got Batman strapped to it. He's about to blow it up. It's very elaborate. There he is. Ta-da, ta-ta, Bats. Looks like this will be our final face-off. Also, extra free 16-page comic preview of Masters of the Universe. This was a 60-cent cover on this. It's a very fine plus to near mint. It's Batman 353 featuring the Joker. That is $12. Thank you, Garrett. Do we have any Charizard first edition cards? Maybe. Definitely, Alan. You definitely should. Where are you from? You down towards Knoxville? I got a really cool flash. It's a flash bundle we're going to put out right now. There's an issue in this that's worth quite a bit, and I'm going to add the rest of the storyline to it as well. So you guys can benefit, have the whole thing going for you. East of there near Johnson City. Okay. Gotcha, Alan. Yeah, we don't have any of the base set 1 Charizard, sorry. This is 38. 141. All right. This is the Flash 138, which is the Human Race Part 3 of 3. But why is that a big deal? Because it's the first appearance of the Black Flash. This is Flash 138. Then you've got the Black Flash Parts 1, 2, and 3. That's 139, 140, and 141. Here's 138 through 141. You get that entire Black Flash run plus his first appearance. All these together, 4 comics in total. For $45. $45 for the 4 Black Flash comics, including his very first appearance. They would be in that thing up front if we still have some. Check and see. I don't know. I'm not sure, Diane. We're going to check. Wow, I got that Flash for 45. That was a good purchase. Like I say, you guys are going to take advantage of some of these deals we got. This is Nightwing issue number 1. Issue 1 of Nightwing, pre-New 52. Issue number 1. Chuck Dixon, Scott McDaniel, near mint condition. Nightwing number 1 for $22. Dang it to Adam. I'm assuming that means he was trying to claim it. I bet he was, and I bet it didn't show up on the feed. Oh. Let me see if I got something else for you. Sorry, man. Well, just think that's $45 that you have now floating around that you were going to spend on the sale, but that you didn't, that you could spend on something else on the sale. Things like Nightwing issue number 1 for $22. I don't know. Sorry, that's a bad consolation, but that's all I can do. Yes. Yes, I do. What's up, Justin? How's it going, man? We've been selling all kinds of expensive comics today at good prices. So you can take advantage of that right there in the close-up window. That issue of Batman, that is the first appearance of Jason Todd in his Robin costume. It is only $25 for that one. Also down here we got Nightwing #1 for $22. We got a Silver Age Flash right here for $14. What's for 12 in the corner? This is a Frank Frazetta art book. Frank Frazetta art book. All his awesome sketches and paintings, some really cool ones. It's called the Frank Frazetta Pillow Book. It's $12. All right, guys. This is Batman issue 426, 427, 428, and 429. All near mint, never read condition. This is Death of the Family. The actual original Death of the Family is our first prints. This is the story where Jason Todd is killed by the Joker, a crowbar, and a bomb. This is Death of the Family 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's Batman 426 through 429. The entire Death in the Family set right here. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to mark it down. If you buy the whole set right now, you can get it for $85. $85 for the entire Death in the Family set of comics. I'm going to take down the first Jason Todd as Robin for $25. They are mixed, Justin. Let me explain those real quick. These bundles, they are $10 a piece or 5 for $45. As you can see, they are turned where you can only see the backs of the front and back comic. They are taped together. You're guaranteed to get anywhere between 4 to 7 comics, and they are all worth your hard-earned cash. We recommend the 5 for $45 deal. It saves you $1 off of each of them. And, hey, it's well worth it. As you can see on our Facebook page, we did seed these with a number of expensive books, but they are all various publishers, Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse. They're all mixed together, all different rarities, all different eras. $10 a piece or 5 for $45. I highly recommend you take a shot on at least one, but let's face it, 5 for $45 is a better deal. Yep, top it in there. It's Captain Salazar from Pirates of the Caribbean. It is $32. Yeah, I hate how it tries to tag everybody as you're typing. Oh. Oh, sorry, I can't negotiate. I can't negotiate prices. I can't negotiate prices. Let's see what to put out next. What to put out next? No, I'll put them down here. I've had a bunch, unless it's the one where. Oh, that one I've got. This one we haven't. I'll also. The big one for that is I think it's issue. I think it's issue 9 or 10. It's the first appearance of Superboy Prime. That's a good one. Oh, maybe so. Oh, it may be an issue of Superman that's across his tie-in. I can't remember. Oh, gotcha, Adam. I do have something you might be interested in. Possibly. Whoop. Pull it out of here. I'm not sure out of this thing. Actually, it isn't. 85 plus 25 isn't 107. This is the final fate of the Flash. This is the death of Barry Allen on Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 8. There is some spine cracking on this, so I'm not going to price it super high. We're going to put it out for $10. This is Crisis issue number 8, the final fate of the Flash. It's the one where he runs himself to death. Very famous death there of Barry Allen, which held off for a long time. He didn't come back till right before the New 52, really. The final fate of the Flash, Crisis issue number 8 for $10. That's Frank Frazetta for $12. We're going to put that out for $10. This is the Frank Frazetta art book for $12. We're going to pull this back. Thank you, Diane. Just put out a Crisis, Death of Barry Allen. And in the close-up window, that is the Death of the Family set for $85. All 4 issues of Batman that make up the Death of the Family. All first prints, all near mint for $85. Yeah, I'm not allowed to take any negotiated prices because then it's considered an auction. Like, if I change the price of something without being asked, it's different. But if someone asks and I do it, it's weird. It's weird how that works. But basically, it's a way for the Commonwealth of Kentucky to fine us for not having an auction license. So we don't auction things, and we don't do anything that remotely would give them that. And that they word it in a way that they can get us pretty easy. Ryan, I'm not going to recommend that you commit a crime. So don't do anything illegal to get the money. But I'm sure you could borrow it from someone without their knowledge. Let's face it, some of this stuff will be available still. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting a lot of stuff out tonight. I'm not expecting it all to sell today. But this is stuff that you guys are getting the first chance on. But it is stuff that, I don't expect all this to go. There's a lot of money in play here on some of these books. So I don't expect every one of them to sell immediately. This is Web of Spider-Man issue 47. The Hobgoblin Returns, The Awakening. And it is $3 for that issue of Web of Spider-Man. I'm going to pull down this issue of Gambit for $3. We're going to put out Web of Spider-Man for $3. All right, I'm taking the Silver Age Flash 14. I had a gold one like that too. I didn't sell earlier. All kinds of shiny lady bits. This is Star Wars Dark Empire from Dark Horse Comics. This is the entire Star Wars Dark Empire graphic novel. It's only listed at $18, but I'm going to put it out for $12. $12, near mint, never read. Star Wars Dark Empire by Dark Horse Comics. That's the entire set miniseries right there for $12. One of the early Dark Horse comics that they put out that was in canon at the time. Sorry, Drew, we are sold out completely of Secret Service. We hunted for it, I think on Thursday, and could not find any. Could not find any of them. Aaron gets that Web of Spider-Man for $3. Thank you, Aaron. Do we have any fans of Lady Death on the feed? I got a bunch of early Lady Death that we've came across. But I don't want to put it out if there's not an audience for it. But if there is, if you want some Lady Death, let me know, and I'll put some up in the feed here on the board. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4 for $4. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4 for $4. And there, Spider-Man is taking on the Fantastic Four. Well, he's not taking them on, he's helping the Fantastic Four. They're fighting the Sandman and some others here on the front. It's $4 for Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. It'd actually be issue probably 400 and something would be my imagine if it was the actual numbered system, but it's one of those where they relaunched. Yeah, I think maybe it was you, Louis, looked for those before, Drew. I can't remember exactly. I did, Justin. I did. Got some good stuff. This is Iron Man issue 231. Who is the new Iron Man? And it is $3 for Iron Man 231. There's some spine creases. Not the best shape. It's only $3. What is it? Crosses for 10 to James. There we go. Thank you, James. Death of Barry Allen. Pretty awesome. Runs himself into a skeleton. Iron Man 231 for $3. Sadly not, Sean. We are completely out of anything 100 and below on Amazing Spider-Man at this point. For about the past 2 months, we've just sold Spider-Man, 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 and went through everything. Not to say we don't, just because we don't have them now, though, don't mean we won't forever. We just don't currently have anything that early for the Amazing Spider-Man that I'm aware of. But we may at some point. Brian. Thank you, Brian. Takes their comics very seriously. We'll do it, Sean. We will do it, man. This is the Darkness issue number 1. Issue 1 of the Darkness. That is the black and gray Mark Silvestri cover there, featuring Jackie's half of his face. Darkness number 1, near mint, never read. It is only $10. $10 for that one. Also, I've got about half a box of Lobo down here. We got some Lobo fans on the feed. I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. Just let me know what you're after. I'll do my best to put it up here. This show will go till 7 o'clock. And at about 7 o'clock, we'll do another giveaway. Then we'll take a break for 30 minutes. From 7 to 7:30, we will be off the air. Then we'll be back from 7:30 to 11, kicking things off again for the second part of tonight's sale. It is almost 6 o'clock right now. It's almost time for the last hour of the sale. It's almost time for another giveaway. What are we going to give away? Spotty off you guys and doesn't even scratch this. Yes, no, not I believe in a thing called Love Darkness. It would be far more expensive. All right, this is Batman, Son of the Demon. Batman, Son of the Demon. This is the original printing of the graphic novel. There is Ray Shantalia on the back. There is Batman on the front. It's an oversized graphic novel format. Batman, Son of the Demon. We are going to give this thing away for free. Batman, Son of the Demon. It goes to James Smithers. Everybody congratulate James in the feed on his win this hour of the sale. Batman, Son of the Demon, original print by Mike W. Barr and Jerry Bingham is coming to you free of charge. Oh, so what, Ron? You won't come out here and just see us regular, but you think you're going to dig through our comics? Psh, psh. This is a cool comic that we've not put out, really, ever. I don't know of. I mean, we may have some early issues, but nothing lately. I know for a fact. It's only going to be $4. This is The Legend of Oz: The Wicked West. It's basically a Wild West cowboy version of The Legend of Oz. It is by Big Dog Inc. This is issue number 12, and there is a flying monkey bowed down before the Wicked Witch right there. It is $4. The Legend of Oz: The Wicked West, issue number 12. I'm going to take down the Venom for $5. We're going to put up The Legend of Oz for $4. That's true. You do. I feel like Yakko, is his feet just cut out whenever it's giveaway time? They could be it too. They could. We never reached the goal that day, man. Gone to the wind, brother. Gone to the wind. You have to come to a show, ask Lemon Juice yourself. I'm sure he'll tell you. Or flip you off. He'll do something. It'll be interesting for everybody involved. Well, I have at least two more copies in the box to put out, Drew. This is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 65. It is $3. $3 for that issue of G.I. Joe. I'm going to take down the Gen 13 Chromium for $9, and we're going to put out the G.I. Joe for $3. No, Diane, I didn't find any. G.I. Joe for $3 to Drew. Thank you, Drew. It's another DC key. This is also part of Crisis. This is it, the double-sized shocker with one of the most mimicked covers in the history of comics. For the very first time, right here on the front, George Perez, Superman with Supergirl surrounded by all the DC heroes. It was even mimicked by the Uncanny X-Men during the death of the Phoenix. This is issue number 7 of Cross on Infinite Earths. This is the death of Supergirl. It is $10. $10 for the death of Supergirl. Yeah, we did not find any of the jungle packs. However, what we do have, if you're not aware, if you know about Pokemon, you know how much Pokemon packs cost. Well, this right here, this is an entire booster box of Pokemon Breakthrough. It is $99. $99 for this booster box of Pokemon Breakthrough. It is normally $110. We've got, which is what we have it for in the store. We've got it right now for $99 on the sale. You put Pokemon for $99 in your comments, and you can claim it. We're only going to have previews exclusive pops. We're not going to have anybody else's exclusives currently right now, or I'd have them back here. So unless there's something particular you're looking for, if you can name a name of somebody, I can find out if we have it. But as far as just in general, we have so many pops, and we're kind of away from those as far as looking for them. It's tough for me to let you know what all we have. But if there's something you particularly know you need, let me know, and we'll be glad to look for them. This is G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, issue 64. It is $3, and that's the Baroness and Serpentor freaking out because of the returned Cobra Commander. I'm going to take down Nightwing issue number 1 for $22. We're going to put out G.I. Joe 64 for $3. Drew gets that, right? Yep. Thank you, Drew. Yeah, it is. These young kids. They don't know G.I. Joe. Doing volume 2 in the books. Yeah, I saw the action figures. They're gonna be. I look like they're gonna be the big ones, like the WWE crossover figures they did. Did you see the Ecto 1 for the 6 scale or the quarter? 6 scale figures? The 12-inch figures from Blitzway, the full Ecto 1, it's like the size of a coffee table. It's freaking awesome. You can put all 4 of their packs in the back, and it looks crazy. Still waiting to find Series 2 of the WWE ones. I still haven't found any of those yet on the shelves. They just have the Series 1. But I figure they'll be the same size as those. Find out what happens in there, if you would. Dude, that Ecto 1, you're going to order that from Blitzway. I think they're going to make 100 of those freaking things, and they're going to be $1,000 a piece. Okay, cool. So no first appearances. Oh, okay. That's what we're taking on the evil Shi'ar Empire stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thank you. This is an issue of X-Men, X-Men 108 from 1977. Very fine plus condition on this issue. It's Armageddon Now, part 3 of 3. This is when they're taking on the Shi'ar Empire. The Fantastic Four, the Avengers, everybody show up to help them out, including the Starjammers, which is led by Cyclops' dad. This is X-Men 108. That is $20. Yeah, well, there was All right, take it easy, Justin. What to say, Taco? This is Detective Comics, issue number 647. This is the first appearance of the Spoiler, who later took over as Batgirl for a while. Took over as Robin for a bit. Slept with Robin for a bit. There's lots of things going on there. This is Detective Comics 647 from August of 1992. It is the first appearance of the Spoiler. It is $9. I'm going to pull down the Darkness number 1 for 10, and we're going to put out Detective Comics 647 for 9. Once again, you want certain characters, let me know in the feed what kind of characters you're looking for, and I'll do my best to get them up here on the feed for you. Got lots of Batman going up, but that's because we got a lot of crazy good Batman key issues that we've been selling today. Sadly, I don't, AJ. I do not. That's about the only key detective I've got currently, you know. that Sean got that detective issue for 10. It's 9, but I'm going to give it to him for $9. Thank you, Sean. This is Detective Comics, issue 478. This is Clayface is back, and this girl was his first victim. You, Batman, will be his next. It is a very fine condition. Detective Comics 478. This is the first appearance of Clayface the Third. It is $29. $29 for this Clayface debut issue, Clayface the Third. $29. Yep, that's a fantastic issue of the X-Men, and it's only $20. Somebody should purchase it. How you doing, Jay? How are things, man? If Jay wants some Lady Death, he can let me know. Jay, I got a lot of Lady Death. I got a half a box full of Lady Death I found in the vault, including a number of crazy, shiny issues, amongst other things. If you're interested, let me know. I'll put some out. Up to you. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. I'm glad you got your Aquaman that you were wanting. I know you were after those last week on New Comic Day. Did you see the Preacher #1 that we had out, Jay? I don't know if you have you been on for very long. That's true. Or you could just spend it. You could just spend it. Yeah, Brian, I got one. Why don't you send a bank transfer? I'll sell it to you. Fly on down here in your private jet, Brian, and pick it up. Yep. I think I got 3, 2. There are 4. 4's and the one after that. I've got like a few. One's a big one because it's Cassidy, Tulip, Jesse, and all that. I think the Saint's in #1 as well. He's on the cover of 2. All right, no takers on the Death in the Family Batman issues, the 4 issues there for 85, which is the death of Jason Todd as Robin. I'm fully down the way. Like I say, a lot of these books, there's some pretty high books. I'm not want to just put these up to sell. Yeah, not an original. Yeah. No, I don't actually have a reprint of that. I'm sure they've done reprints. I just don't have any. Next week, Ryan is going to buy everything that's went back off the board today. This is Preacher issue number 2 from Vertigo. And there is the Saint of Killers, painted cover, all these dead cops. Basically, this is episode 1 of season 2 of Preacher. And there is a Jesse Custer poster in his hand. Art by Glenn Fabry. Near mint, never read condition. Preacher issue number 2. It is the first appearance of Arseface in this issue. Which, of course, in the show and in the comics, his origins are a little different. Don't get me wrong, his origin in the show is pretty messed up. But his origin in the comics is more a sign of the times. They're just related to Kurt Cobain, and now it's pointless. It's been too long. Preacher issue number 2, that is $38. We can put that in the close-up window. It is. We sold number 1 pretty quick. Been trying to mark them all. All this stuff I found, we've been trying to mark it pretty accordingly to where, it's affordable to everybody. I do have some more early issues of Preacher. I think I've got issue 4. I think 4 is my next earliest one. Then it kind of skips around. This is Lobo issue number 1. What X-Men is that, Charles? This is X-Men issue 108. It's a 35-cent cover. It's from 1977, Armageddon Part 3 of 3. It's very fine plus condition, and it's only $20. This is Lobo issue number 1. First fragging issue. And as you can see, his crotch piece is all shiny foil. That's right, his belt buckle and his zipper are foiled. I got your cover enhancement right here, he says on the front. It's a pretty good way to kick off the issue. Lobo number 1 from December of 1993. That is $7. Pull down the Legend of Oz, The Wicked West, number 12 for $4. We're going to put out Lobo number 1 for $7. Lobo for $7 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. X-Men for $20 to Charles. Thank you, Charles. This is Lobo issue number 2. It is only $5 for that issue of Lobo. Also for 5, this is Wolverine, issue number 22. It is from 1990. This time it's real. Spore, and Wolverine's getting, I don't know, covered in yeast or some such. It's Wolverine 22. It is $5. Very fine plus the near mint condition on that one. From a fire station. Give a comics to the candy house. Someone get that right. That's funny, Drew. Obviously, they had a bunch of donated to them, and they were just like, yeah, they're just comics. Kids like comics. And not even looking at the book at all. That's funny. What'd your parents think about that one at 6 years old? In your trick-or-treat bag. Aaron got that Wolverine for 5. Thank you, Aaron. Wolverine and Kitty Pryde number 1. Wolverine and Kitty Pryde number 1. I don't remember us having it, Jay. I know we've sold like 2 and 3, maybe 4. I'll look for a number 1. I don't know if we have it. This is Wolverine issue 31. It is from 1990, beginning a new chapter in the life of the Berserker mutant. Wolverine issue number 31, near mint. That is $5. Oh. They didn't see it. I didn't look until I got home. You did. I bought it. Oh, well, there's your answer. We don't have it. Drew bought it. Jay's going to send a group of collectors to Drew's house. Expect an answer anytime, Drew. Might as well have that Kitty Pryde ready to give up. I'm not going to say they're going to break your arms, but they're going to break your arms. Aaron gets that Wolverine for 5. He's going to get intercepted. This is The Flash, number 278. It is a 40-cent cover. Can Flash survive the deadly assault of Captain Boomerang? You must read Road to Oblivion. It's a very fine condition. There's a couple little spine wear pieces, but otherwise that is it. Great color on this. Lots of yellow, lots of red. Very bright. Corners look good. Flash 278. That is going to be $6. $6 for that. That's true. Jay has the number 2 issue. So you get a stalemate, Drew, if you want to ever read the continuing of it. Really, you guys are going to have to share them. A little pen pal action. Because you're so full of emotion today, Jay. It's affecting your typing. I can tell. It's rattled you to the core. This is Avengers Arena Murder World. Avengers Arena was pretty great. Basically, a bunch of kids are put on an island in the style of Battle Royale and, of course, the Hunger Games, and forced to fight to the death for arcade on Murder World. This is X23's awesome cover, which mimics the classic Wolverine cover. This is $4 for Avengers Arena, issue number 14. That is $4. I'm going to pull down the Star Wars Dark Empire graphic novel for $12. We're going to put out Avengers Arena for $4. Lobo for $5 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Avengers for $4 goes to Drew. Thank you, Drew. This is Lobo, issue number 3 for $5. There he is taking the logo from the book and cramming it into Man-Bat's chest. It's pretty awesome. That cover is awesome. That's really why it's worth buying, just for that cover alone. It's pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man for $4 to Aaron. Oh, that'd be that one. Thank you, Aaron. This is X-Men issue number 1. Near mint, never read condition. Eddie Granoff cover on this is part of Curse of the Mutants, where the X-Men battle Dracula and his hordes of vampires. This is where Jubilee gets turned into a vampire. Blade joins the team. All kinds of stuff happens. X-Men issue number 1, $6. We don't have the burnt one, Brian. Sorry, man. It would be, Jay. It would be. And it wasn't just Avengers-related characters. It was like young Avengers characters as well. And, I mean, they were legit killing each other. There were some guys who were kind of villains, some who weren't, but for the most part, they were all just kids. Well, Brian, I can't fail you any more than your parents did with your upbringing, so there's only so much sorry I can be. I'm sorry for that. Go back in time and teach you how to have some manners. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 295 from 1987. Life in the Mad Dog Ward. It's only going to be $5 for that issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. We've never had the burnt Marshmallow Man, actually, here that I've seen. In fact, I don't know if we have the regular one. Because it's really big. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It almost goes with the action figures, but it's a bank, so that's how they get away with making it. It's already been a long day. It's been a good day. So what are you guys doing today? What are you guys doing right now? Are you guys at work? You guys at home? How is your Monday going? How was your weekend? Let me know in the feed. We've got about 30 minutes left on the first part of the sale. Once again, this is a From the Vault sale, so we got a number of boxes down here of stuff. Some of them I can't really get to right away, so I'm going to dig through some of those and get some stuff up for the next sale. Plus, any requests you guys might have, I'll do what I can to fill those. This is Darkhawk from Marvel Comics. No, Michelle, no Hellblazer, sadly, that I'm aware of. This is Darkhawk, issue number 28. It is from 1993. Time to Kill. And I think it's because of time travel. But it's Darkhawk, issue 28, or he just kills everything. Darkhawk 28, near mint from Marvel. That is only $3 for that one. I'm going to take down the Crisis issue number 7. Crisis 7, The Death Supergirl for 10. Put up the Darkhawk for 3. Hellboy. Yeah, no, I've only got 4.5 hours left. I'm going to write that down. I'll get some Hellboy up here for you, Brian. Now, have you collected a lot of Hellboy in the past? Are there certain series you're needing? Or is it just any Hellboy I can find you're pretty much good with? Let me know. Because I may have to do a little hunt for that. What? You talking? Oh. All right, here's a cool one. This is from Disney. This is from Disney. It is near mint, never read condition. This is Disney's DuckTales issue number 1, the first Disney Comics issue. And, yep, DuckTales number 1 for $6. $6 for that, near mint, never read. We'll take down the Detective, the first Clayface the Third for $29. We're going to put DuckTales number 1 for $6. You need all one-shots? Okay, I'll see what I can do. There's one really cool one, Hellboy in Mexico, where he basically is forced to wrestle Frankenstein. It's pretty great. I'll see what I can find. This is Gambit, issue number 15. Issue 15 for $3. Gambit 15 for $3. Taking the Darkhawk for 3. We'll put out Gambit for 3. Also remind everybody who are pop collectors, we do have a new chase today. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean Captain Salazar black and gray chase version. It is $32. $32 for this. There we go. Hey, Sean, how's it going, man? don't. I think it's one of the last issues of Gambit I got right there. Actually. I know. That's why I put that comic out there. Figured it'd go over pretty good. This is Batman, Gates of Gotham, issue number 1. It's by Scott Snyder and Kyle Higgins. The secret history of Gotham City begins here. Batman, Gates of Gotham, number 1. That is $5. We'll pull down the Amazing Spider-Man for $5. We're going to put up Batman, Gates of Gotham, number 1 for $5. And we're in our last about 25 minutes on this feed. We'll be doing one more giveaway as we get close to the 7 o'clock hour, so make sure you like the page up top and, of course, share this feed out. Every public share is another entry in to win. Speaking of Hellboy, this is from Mike Mignola. This is pre-Hellboy. This is Batman, the Doom that came to Gotham. This is an Elseworlds tale. It does take place in sort of the Gotham by Gaslight type deal that he did, and it features Cthulhu, the Doom that came to Gotham. It just got reprinted recently, and people freaked out. We're going to sell it for $7. Batman, the Doom that came to Gotham. It's all collected in this one book. It is $7. This is the first printing of this. I'm going to take down the Lobo number 3 for $5. Put up Batman, the Doom that came to Gotham for $7. Yeah, the DuckTales show, it's going to have a pretty high-profile cast of voice actors. And I'm assuming if it does well, Darkwing Duck, Rescue Rangers, all that stuff will come back not long after. Tailspin, all that stuff too. Batman for $7 to Drew. Thank you, Drew. This is Dawn. Dawn, Lucifer's Halo. This is a graphic novel of Dawn here. Very cool painted cover by Joseph Michael Linsner. It's a graphic novel collecting a number of Dawn issues. It is supposed to be $20, but we are going to do it for lucky $13. $13 for the Dawn graphic novel. $13 for that. Yeah, that's why people wanted it so bad. It was actually tough to get a hold of that first printing. It may actually be going for a lot higher than that. But they just reprinted it again recently. So that first printing, that is the one people would be after. Jay Collins, first purchase of the night. Well, yeah, you know. You know. I do what I can to get your money. Now, this is Lobo versus Pulverine. That's right, Pulverine. Pulverine. He's got claws. He's got boxing gloves on him. The battle of the century. Obviously, it's not Lobo and Wolverine. No. It's Lobo and Pulverine. A one shot here. Battle of the century. It is going to be $5. Actually, it's not even Lobo. It's Loco versus the Pulverine, because this is made by Eclipse Comics. This is a straight parody ripoff of DC and Marvel, both, for $5. Two. Aaron? Aaron got that gambit for 3. Thank you, Aaron. This is Lady Death, The Reckoning Revised. It is a graphic novel collection of Lady Death, The Reckoning, the revised edition from Chaos Comics. It is from sometime in the last century. I don't know the actual date. But it is the graphic novel, and we're going to put it out for only $9. Lady Death, The Reckoning for $9 for the graphic novel. There's her with her bloody sword. Classic huge images there. $9. Huh? Oh, I just stretching my arms. You have some limited signed issues? Nice, Gabriel. Well, I've got quite a bit of some really nice Lady Death, weird limited stuff here if you're interested in any. Let me know on the feed. I'll be sure to put a bunch of them up probably on the next sale at the 7:30 mark. We're getting close to the 7, but we shall see. If it starts to sell, I'll continue to put it up. That's what we do. What about the Lady Death? Let me find out what issue this is. This is a wild one. This is Lady Death, The Crucible, #1 of 6 from November of 1996. And it is full shiny front cover and back cover as well. It is straight foil, raised foil. No ink on the cover at all. The entire imagery is done through being raised up on the cover. We're going to put this one out for $15. $15 for that Lady Death straight up Crucible number 1 shiny. I'm going to try to aim this into Andrew's eyes, see if I can put his eyes out, reflecting light off of it. I'm going to pull this back for 9. We'll put that out for 15. It is. It's super shiny. Super shiny. It's just like mirrored image right there. This is written by Glenn Danzig with art by Frank Frazetta and Liam Sharp. This is The Death Dealer 1, 2, 3, and 4. The entire miniseries of The Death Dealer 1 through 4. These are from Verotic. Like erotic with a V at the beginning and a K instead of a C. This is set 1 through 4 of The Death Dealer by Frank Frazetta. You get 1 through 4 for $24. $24 for these. The entire set. I'm going to pull down the X-Men for 6. We're going to put out the Death Dealer 1 through 4 set for $24. Right now I'm going to talk about the bundles. These bundles are $10 a piece or 5 for $45. These are completely blind. You do not know what you are going to get. They are mixed Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, what have you, all together. Jay gets the Death Dealer. Thank you, Jay. They can be $10 a piece or 5 for $45. They're guaranteed to get anywhere between 4 to 7 comics in these. Also, these have been seeded with really expensive books. Actually, a video on our Facebook that we did a couple of days ago showing some of the stuff put into the bundles. Well worth your time on these. I've got a little less than a short box here of those, and I've got more of a long box down there towards the bottom. So we've got some bundles, and once they're gone, they're gone. We've already sold a few tonight, but I'd like to sell some more. $10 a piece or 5 for $45. Take a chance. Well worth the gamble. Do we ever do Image bundles? If we have a bunch of Image books that like you were after, like if you wanted a bunch of East to West or something, I'd bundle them together. But as far as blind bundles for Image, no, we don't usually blind Image together. Like even those aren't like Marvel or DC blinds. They're just mixed. But if there's something you were after, like, hey, I want a Spawn bundle or something, and I had a bunch of issues of Spawn, I could bundle them up for a price. This is a Frank Frazetta art book filled with prints including a couple different versions of the Death Dealer. Actually, all the versions of Death Dealer, even the revised versions that he did. Number of prints are in this thing. It is $12 for this Frank Frazetta art book. And there, of course, on the back. There we go. Funny thing, Jerry the King Lawler, wrestler, King of Memphis. A big Frazetta fan. We talked about Frank Frazetta for quite a while when I was down at his restaurant. Very much into Frank Frazetta stuff. Very cool. He knew the Frazetta family's got a bunch of his original art. I don't think he's willing to come off of any of it, but he had some of the paintings and stuff, I believe, down in the basement area, the basement bar of the restaurant. I do not. However, Lemon Juice McGee is a wrestling manager, manager of champions. You can find him at facebook.com/Lemon Juice McGee, on Instagram at Lemon Juice McGee, and on Twitter at Lemon Juice McGee. You can follow him everywhere, and you should. Yeah, man, he's a really good artist. He actually did illustrations in Foley's Christmas book, and he does a lot of artwork around. But there was this big painting we were talking about in WCW back in the day. There was a big painting on the back wall where they interview guys of like a wrestler with a belt above his head and a sword, and he had a chick around his leg, and it was stolen. I mean, blatantly, it's a Frank Frazetta piece. He drew it off of Frank Frazetta's artwork and painted the whole painting. I don't know whatever happened to it, but at the time, he was going and hanging out with Frazetta and doing art stuff. Yeah. It was very interesting. Do it. Tell him to message me. I don't know why he would, but tell him to. He likes comics, right? I imagine so, man. His podcast is really good. I was going to go see him a few weeks ago. Fozzie was up in Louisville, and I just didn't get the chance. This is Aliens Fire and Stone. It is from Dark Horse Comics. Aliens Fire and Stone. There's a couple of xenomorphs coming down from the top of that cover. It is $6 for this issue of Aliens. Near mint, never read condition. I'm going to take down the Flash here for $6. We're going to put out Aliens for $6. I'd imagine so. It seems like he really has a good time doing that. Probably a lot of less wear on your body as well, I'd imagine. That guy's successful pretty much at everything he does. Podcast, music, wrestling, you name it. TV, all that stuff. He's on Dancing with the Stars or whatever, right? Like, We have 8 minutes left on this feed. We will be taking a break from 7 to 7:30. So, yeah, should be good. Let me know anything else you're wanting up here in these last 8 minutes. I'll do my best to get them up here for sale to you guys. Then when I come back, I'll find some more things. I'm going to try to find some Hellboy stuff for you. Make no promises, but I'll do what I can. Yeah, I'd imagine so. As long as he's been doing it, too. That toll on your body. I mean, he's one of the guys that can still go. But a lot of the guys that have wrestled as long as he is, man, they're pretty banged up. Wrecked this Viper. Ugh. It's no good. This is Gambit, issue number 12. Issue number 12 for $3. I'm going to put on the DuckTales for $6. We're going to put up Gambit for $3. Well, I mean, it's just me just jumping around all the time. Reading some messages. We got to do the doing the comic order for this month coming up. So we're going through and kind of checking over some books and seeing what's what and what we're going to up on our orders on. Getting ready to work on that tonight after the sale, and then it's coming Wednesday night. We have them. Yeah, well, I found them here today. That is true. That's not a bad plan. The Crow or anything by O'Barr. All right, Jared. New Game of Thrones. Sadly, there's no new Game of Thrones just yet, Jay. Actually, Jared, I got something for you right here. This is by James O'Barr, and Next to the Crow. This is one of his most famous books. This is Batman, Son of the Demon. And there is Ra's al Ghul and Talia al Ghul on the back. This is the graphic novel edition of Batman, Son of the Demon. Wait a minute. It's not by James O'Barr. This is my Mike Barr. Yeah, forget it. Forget I said that. Bars. Whatever. I'll see if I can get some Crow up here. Yep, that's true. I got them right here. These are the Justice League of America, New 52, issue number 1s. These do have all of the different state flags on them. These are, how much do you sell these things for?
Right off the bat, like when they came out, you could buy one for about 150 for all of them.
Yes.
But now,
$5. That's what I was thinking. All right. $5 a piece if anybody would like a Justice League of America. Assuming I have it in stock. I've only got one of each state, and some of these states are missing, obviously. Like this is this is Florida. This is Florida's flag. If you're from Florida, you can get the Justice League holding your flag up here. This is Georgia. Oh, they're on the by the barcode. This is Georgia. We've got Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, etc., etc. If you want a Justice League of America number 1 with your state flag on the cover, let me know. They are $5 a piece. I'll see if I have it in stock, and we will sell them to you. Or if you would like the entire run of these, you want all 50, I have a bundle of that as well. 52? 52 of them. I've got that as well. That is $100 for all 52 of the state flag covers. All right, let me see. Let's see what I got. I got Mass right here. Who was wondering that? Yakov. I got Massachusetts right here, brother. $5. Put Just League for $5 if you'd like it. All right, we got it. North Carolina. Let me see if I got it. If anybody else wants any, just put the state you're looking for, and I will see if we have it. New York, North Dakota, Oklahoma. We got a lot. Tennessee's in here. Nope, no North Carolina. It must have already sold. We do have a few guys from North Carolina on the feed, so. Is that? Yes, Kentucky is obviously gone. There are a few that are gone. There's actually a few in here I was surprised. Tennessee's in here. New York's in here. There's actually a few. I was surprised until yeah, actually you do have Illinois. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Illinois sold. No problem, Yakov. Bum, bum, bum. I bet he did, Drew. You're going to have to fight him at some point. You guys are mortal enemies and best friends. Simply by your location. All right, there we go. Put that up. All right. Yeah, it's about time. Go ahead and shut us down. All right, guys, we'll be back at 7:30. Be back to be right here, and we're going to sell a ton of more comics to you.